Good morning, my organometallic. I screwed it up. Forget it. I can't do it today. Let's take a look at where we are right now. By this point in time, it seems so complicated in the living. I have done this, the four families, 1.2.7.8. We've done shared and donation bonding. That's why I made this stuff. And we've done this, creating a Lewis dot diagram from an atomic tile. There was a little history along the way involving the two models of the atom. And there's an exception to these rules here. That is it. That's the entire amount we've done. Four atomic families consisting of alkali metals with a 1 valence electron, alkali earths with 2, halogens missing 1, and noble gases missing none. A bond between a metal and a nonmetal, which is typified by sodium bonding to chlorine, or in this case, potassium bonding to fluorine, a single pass, and then shared amongst itself like this. That would be your extent on a test. Then one demonstration of how to go from here to there to there. And if that is not being asked of you, simply read the valence and choose. And one question on how the gold foil experiment, which I've explained in detail in atomic theory. And you need to know the positive is a proton, N is neutron, E is electron, negative is electron. All we have left to do was this. I made it voluntary. I posted it online. And then the last thing to do are these three, which we'll do later in this week. And you need to be able to understand this. Okay? And there's your big summary and a little bit more. That's the entire unit, right? Minus density we did earlier. So please don't make it bigger than it is. What's left to do? This and this. Some of this I've already assigned. I want you to remove do from all of this. There's no reason to write any of this down now. You've done enough for what I need. Let's go in here and have a look. What I want you to understand is the textbook drags this out. So even though there's a ton of pages, you got to realize there's not much here, right? So in 10 pages, you don't actually get any significant writing to here. And I know I've already asked you to do this. The problem is we have these labs we were unable to do. And that's what I'm working on in the next day or two. So you've kind of got a little bit of a break to go through the textbook online and review this stuff. But again, look, there's page upon page upon page of labs and activities that you're obviously going to skip reading. And I'm making up new material to cover the fact that we can't do these labs. So you'll have to bear with me for a day or two till I get to that point. Like 6 pages in a row of nothing but labs. This is the kind of thing here that I consider a waste of time to write down. That's busy work galore. You just look at it in your head and go, number of atoms, 1, 2, 3. I think I know that. Is that a compound? A molecule? I hate the distinction between those two terms. A compound means something like salt. They call it a compound if it's ionic, a molecule if it's covalent. I just don't care about that distinction. Is it an atom? No, it's a bunch of them. So this is an example of a question that is not worth the effort to write it down, as far as I'm concerned. But you're supposed to know what diatomic